I just think of selflessness. If we're living more for Christ, we're living less for ourselves.
It's constantly giving more. What else can I give? I know I say I gave it all to Christ. Have I really given everything to Christ? If not, let me give more to Christ.
More for Christ to me means if I don't feel tired, I'm not doing enough.
It's not a matter of more or more than, it's a matter of all.
More for Christ is a very simple challenge, but it is a huge challenge and a challenge to great sacrifice. And we're trusting that Kentucky Baptists will step up.
The need is the millions who don't know Christ across our state and around our world. The challenge is for Kentucky Baptists to leave what's comfortable for the call of Christ.
My name is Kelsey Witham. I am a college student at Morehead State University. Wherever you are is your mission field. And for the next 2 years, Kentucky is going to be my mission field.
Do what God wants you to do. You know, God may not be calling you to overseas. That's okay. He may be calling you across the street to talk to your neighbor.
If I'm not willing to serve Christ here, then I'm not going to be willing to serve Christ overseas.
Kentucky Baptists, we have a heart to reaching out, but always there's more we can do about it.
Before I left for this trip, I couldn't remember the last time I shared the gospel with anyone. I was just living in a fear of man and a fear of rejection or doing it wrong.
That's risk-taking. That's sacrificial. It's a lifestyle. It's every part of our life.
And then I go to a place where people have never heard the name of God before, have never heard of Jesus, who've never even touched a Bible. That really shocked me.
More for Christ is a challenge to Kentucky churches, as well as individual Christians, as we call on churches to dramatically step up their support of the Great Commission.
And I think if a church will do that, adopt that philosophy of saying, God, we're going to do what you have called us to do and trust you to do what only you can do, we'll see God-sized results. God
definitely told us, He said, go into the world and preach my name. And we don't need to politely ignore that. We need to take Jesus' word seriously.
More for Christ means that I am committing myself more to my personal relationship with the Lord. It means that I am committing myself more to serving in my home, to serving in my community. More for Christ means that I'm willing to give more of my financial resources. This also means that I'm committing myself more to the Great Commission.
Well, every time I come back, I always feel changed and more aware than I went before.
There's a look in their eyes when they get back. All of a sudden, they've seen the world differently. They see missions differently. They get it.
When you understand that the price that you'll pay comes with a great reward, I think that puts it in a different perspective.
And I think going on this mission trip and sharing the gospel with complete strangers has really made me more comfortable to be able to share it with people that I know and love.
I've heard so many times people come back and say, I now know how to pray for missionaries. I now know why we give through the cooperative program.
Totally worth it. Totally. I would do it again and again and again if I could.
Christ has called us to bring the gospel to our town, our state, our nation, and around the world. He gave all. Are you willing to do more for Christ?
I think that we can bring renewal to our denomination, renewal to our churches, renewal to Kentucky Baptists if we are willing to do more for the Lord.
And I need to view the people I'm in class with, the people that I walk and see on the sidewalks, the people in my sphere of influence, I need to look at as my mission field, and I need to love them as Christ loves them. I need to share the gospel with them and not live in fear.
I know that this state could be changed. I know that this nation could be changed. I know that the world could be changed when I step up, when we, Kentucky Baptists, step up and do more for Christ.